Hey there, good morning, Coastal Bend. It's cold front day. Happy cold front day and happy Thursday, Friday Eve, whatever you want to call it. We're going to take a check of the weather. I've got your full forecast right here. There's a look at where that cold front is right now. It is at our northern counties. You can see the nice 50s, 60s, 70s, all of that to the north of the front. And then here in the Coastal Bend in South Texas, we are still in the 80s and 90s. We're going to get to about 90 degrees as we head into lunchtime before that cold front gets here. Here's a look at all the rain, and you can see lots of lightning and thunder along the coast up towards Houston with this cold front. Here's a look closer at the Coastal Bend. You can see that line of storms starting to push into Sinton and Rockport. That cold front already making its way into Beeville, where they are at 71 degrees. So give me some of that. It's going to feel warm until we get some of that cooler air in here. We're not going to feel it right away overnight, but we will gradually start to get cooler air here in the Coastal Bend. So I want to time this out a little bit more. Here's a look at where our actual radar is. You can ignore the orange box unless you're out on the water, which probably not advisable with all the rain, the wind, and the lightning. That's a marine warning. We don't have any severe thunderstorm warnings at this time. There was one a couple hours earlier just for some wind in our northern counties, but here's a look again at that timing. I've got it getting to Corpus Christi within the next half hour to hour, so we have even more rain on the way. I know it seemed like it's just been raining here all morning right in Corpus Christi. That's from those streamer showers working northward right here along the coast. Here's a look outside right now from our tower cam. You can see the roads are wet. If you're on your way out the door, it is going to continue to remain on the wet side. So here's a look at Futurecast. I have a note there. Some of this rainfall could be on the heavy side. So if you're in a low-lying area, maybe some roads that have poor drainage, we could see some isolated flooding in those kinds of areas because these rainfall rates are pretty heavy, as we have seen this morning. We also are going to monitor the risk for some gusty winds and maybe small hail. Like I said, we had that severe thunderstorm warning way earlier this morning. We could see one or two more of those as we head into this afternoon. So like I said, 90 degrees about before this front comes through, and then temperatures dropping into the middle 80s, rebounding to about that point this afternoon. We're going to keep the clouds and rain into this afternoon as well as this evening. So if you do have any plans for Thursday night football, keep an eye on the radar, keep an umbrella within arm's reach. It's not going to be a bad idea to do so, but the rain should be on the lighter side, more showery as opposed to really heavy thunderstorms as we go further into this evening. Now pushing it forward into Friday morning, we still have the chance for some of those light showers overnight tonight, but mainly just cloudy and slightly cooler temperatures. Like I said, we're not going to feel the brunt of a cold front right away, but we're just going to gradually, step by step, get down into some cooler weather. So we're going to kick that off tomorrow morning, 72 for our low, with again that isolated chance for some light rain, mainly cloudy skies, temperatures in the 80s tomorrow. So we're finally going to be at or below average in terms of our high temperature. So this isn't going to be a very crazy strong cold front. Yesterday we were at 93. I've got us at 86 tomorrow. So it's going to be on the weaker side, a pretty weak front, less than a 10-degree drop. But by the end of this coming weekend, high temperatures could be staying under 80 degrees. Here's a look at rainfall chances for today as well as tomorrow. You can see they're peaking right around now and into the early afternoon as that front makes its way into the rest of the Coastal Bend, but then gradually declining into this evening and then pretty much staying at an isolated chance overnight and through tomorrow. So the reason that we're going to continue to see the rain chances and the clouds over the weekend is this high pressure as well as the cooler temperatures coming this weekend, also due to this high pressure. You can see that easterly flow coming around it. That's going to continue to bring in cooler air into the Coastal Bend. So one aspect of that is going to be an overrunning pattern. This is why we're going to have the rain and the clouds all weekend long. We have continually cooler air coming into the Coastal Bend, and right now we're on the warm and muggy side, so that warm and muggy air has to go somewhere. It's going to go up above this dome of cooler air, and when that happens, it's going to condense all of the water out. So that's why we're going to be really cloudy and have those little patchy drizzle areas over this coming weekend. So here's a look at what I call my heater meter. You're probably not going to want to go full blast on the heater, maybe get the dusty, dirty smell out of it at most this weekend, but I do think most folks could just get by with a ceiling fan, opening the windows once the rain passes, probably not right now. But you'll also notice on the backside of this weekend a warming trend. That's going to come as this high pressure moves back to the east. So we're going to see the return of onshore flow, more humidity, warmer temperatures, all that good stuff back into the middle 80s. Here's one last look at today's forecast. We've got that cold front coming in here in the next hour or two. Rain chances peaking around that cold front, but continuing into this evening, and temperatures rebounding into the middle and lower 80s here this afternoon in Corpus Christi. Here's one last check of your 7-day forecast. You can see that nice decline towards Sunday. The temperatures getting into the lower 60s for Sunday morning. Some folks further inland and in our northern counties could be seeing the upper 50s. So I don't know about y'all, but I am definitely ready for this fall weather. It's going to be really nice out there. Here's a bigger look. We've got temperatures continuing to go down from now through Sunday. Heading into next week, though, we're going back right up towards normal. You can see Wednesday is pretty much an average day, 69, 88, and from there we will likely continue to get just a little bit warmer. Make sure you stay connected. Download our 3 News app for anything on the go. News, weather, sports, all of it is there. See y'all later. Have a great day.